Hello guys and welcome to another video. So today I've decided to come back to the stream from the other videos. It starts just a little bit further up there. I thought I'll come back to the source of where the water comes from and see if there's anything around this area. I'm not having much luck at the moment. There's nothing that's catching my eye that's worth actually going in for. And this looks, for some reason, it looks a lot worse, a lot less clean up this kind of area. There's a lot of rubbish on the sides all the way up to where it starts, but I'm going to follow it all the way around. It goes all the way down there. It's approximately, I'd say, about a mile in that direction where the other videos were shot. So fingers crossed there's something along the way. If not, I'll have to bypass where we did the other videos and get towards the end of it and see if there's anything down there. So I've come a bit further down from where the orange part of this river was. There wasn't much there, to be fair. Come to this little bit instead. And I've just thought, while I'm here, I can tell you a bit about the history of this place. So you'll see the fence that runs across there all the way down. There's one, and then there's one next to it as well, just so there's like a road in the middle. And that is actually the old Roman road between Manchester and, I believe, from when I looked up, it was Wigan. From Manchester to Wigan, so it's a nice piece of history. So for all I know, inside this little stream, river, whatever you want to call it, the little broken pieces of pottery could have some real age to them. But I literally do not have a clue about pottery, unfortunately. But I can still have a look, see if there is anything in here. It's about time we get in and get a closer look. So, I mean, I can see a few little pieces of pottery. Anything lurking under there? If I don't find much here, I'm just going to carry on, go a bit further again. I mean, like, there is little pieces here and there, but that's obviously nothing to do with the Romans. But and the jam jars, if it wants to come out. There's half of one. So there is things in this location, but it's just a matter of finding them, I think. That could be anything there. Nice if it was Roman. So I was just about to give up on this area and carry on, and I spotted a bottle just lurking in the mist down there. And I pulled it out, and at first I thought, I've struck gold here, it's still got a label on. But I'm 99% sure that is a brand new bottle. But even still, it's a find. Sure, I've just spotted two, or at least one. Oh yeah, it's just one. Oh, and it's only a part of it. Oh, that's a shame. Thought I had something good then. Backtrack a bit, I think. Here we are, a bit further down. Oh, I spotted one there. Oh, that's a little one. There's that one next to it as well. Ah, another little one. I'm not sure what the age of them two are, but we're going to take them. Sure we can find out somewhere. Well, I say that, and then some of them I'm stuck on for forevermore. That's a rim off a cup or something. There's one there. Don't think we have any writing on that one, but still take it and have a look. One there. water seems a little bit clearer today, so we might have a bit better luck. Always worries me that I'm going to stand on one. Nice perfect one and I'll just stand on it and smash it. Oh, looked like it was quite a big one. Ooh. One just lurking there. Smashed. It does have some writing on though. I'll take it just so I can have a look later on. It's always good to check them later. Put you on there so I can find you again. Is that one there? Is it some kind of twig? Oh, it's a twig. Unlucky. I don't know if there was some kind of factory nearby that made these jam pots. I seem to find a lot of them. There's a lot of them in here. There's one there, but it's a newer one. What's that there? There's a bit of a design on that pot there, that would have been nice. Anything lurking around here for me? Is that a bottle or a stone? Oh, unlucky. Just spotted. I know it's not a hole, but T-O-B-E. I wonder what that could have been off. That's interesting. That says pickup, but it's smaller than the last one that I found, and it's got a different design in it. I'm going to take that. I might be able to clean that up, and even though it's only a fragment, and give myself a bit more of a clue from the other bottle that I found. So I've just jumped into this bit and nearly lost my foot. So I think I'm going to get this done as quick as possible, this bit. Oh, I had my hopes on that being a full one. Let's see if there's anything else. What's that one? Ooh. Carton's HP sauce. It's got a chip out of it. I think I've actually got one of those. I did find one a minute ago that had a big chip out of it. What's that? Any more? Any more? Only one of them jam pots by the looks of it under there. Oh no, it's only a piece of it. It's not worth getting involved with. Oh god, very deep. Not seeing much else. Might just let the water settle for a minute and then see if I can spot anything. So I let it settle, but there's not much in here really, there's just broken pottery. Just thought I'd show you a little problem sometimes with doing this river mudlarking, whatever you'd call it. I've actually had to dig myself a foothold to get back out. So, fingers crossed. Oh, and it didn't work, so I have to try again. I couldn't film the second attempt because I needed both hands on it, but tell you what, you get a workout just from getting in and out of this. Never mind all the nettles that have just had me on my way up as well. Great. Oh, so close. There's something batty. Warden. I'm going to keep that one. Get that clean out. So I've decided to walk down this way for my way home on the Roman road. When in Rome, as they say. So I've got my bottles now done for the day. I'm going to go and give them a clean, and then I'll show you what the score is, if there's anything worth keeping. I think there's a few little good ones in there, but we'll soon see. Okay guys, so now everything's cleaned up and as good as it's going to be kind of thing. I'm going to go through what I found and what information I found about them. So first of all, I'll start with this one. So this is the Sloan's liniment, made in the USA. Now what I could find out about this was that originally it was used for horses as like a muscle rub kind of thing, and then in around the 1900s, 1910 they started making it for humans as well. I don't know how well you'd trust it after that, but that's what it was used for originally, Sloan's liniment. And then we've got these two here. These are fascinating things. Now the only information I could find out what was actually similar to them was that they are medicine slash apothecary jars. You can see that they don't sit straight when you put them down, and that's where the cork would have been in the top of it originally. That one's slightly different. It's got like a pitted kind of design, but it's on the inside of it, which is strange. See a bit of the air bubbles there. I reckon that they're maybe 1880s, around that time. I'm not 100% though, if anybody knows. Something worth mentioning about that Sloan liniment actually as well was the guy who actually came up with it was the chief of surgeons and inspectors of stock during the Civil War, the American Civil War. And it was his work on that and other kind of things and his interest in animals beforehand that actually produced that, made him produce that. Now we're going to go on to this one. It's not in the best of conditions. I'm really struggling to get maybe it's like a rust or something that's inside the bottle there. It's quite difficult to get out really. But this one is Garton's HP sauce. Now Garton's was developed by Frederick Garton, a grocer from the Nottingham area. Now he named this sauce in 1895 and then in 1903 sold the company to actually pay off some debts and some bills. So he was the forerunner of the HP sauce within this country, and then it was sold on to the Moores and the founder of the Midlands Vinegar Company, and then they subsequently started HP sauce in 1903 when the debt was sold. So that's a fascinating piece of history. It was only around for 8 years. We'll get on to the next one. Now for this one is a J.H. Batty, Walkden, which is in the Manchester area. Now I can't find much out about this company at the time, but from the symbols underneath I managed to date it to around 1880, 1890 when the Nuttall company was making these. It was actually the son of the owner of the company started making these dark green bottles for beer and ginger beer. Can't find out what exactly the J.H. Batty stands for, but even still, it's not a full one, but it's still a nice one, nice little piece of history. You can see that one doesn't fit perfectly straight even when you sit it down, which is strange. And then this one, I'm really struggling to find out with this one. This is W.H. Edmondson Swinton. Now again, I believe that this is roughly the same age as the last one, 1880, 1890, but really struggling to find any information out about that one. I found the ginger beer bottles, but not the glass version, which is strange. But and then onto the last little piece. Now this was just the shard that I brought home. I was hoping that it would open a few more doors for this one. What I found on one of my last trips, the pickup bottle, because if you can see there, you can make out the pickup and then just the end of a word, which I'm presuming says Manchester. And then one underneath, FORD, possibly Salford. And I was hoping that would open a few more doors for me to find out about the original bottle, but unfortunately, it didn't really. Still struggling with it. That one there, the pickup. But yeah, so that's the finds from that day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Found some, what I think is really interesting bottles, especially these two. If anyone's ever found anything similar and has a bit more information, let me know, but thanks for watching.